lake in Clarksville, where it's feasible to do it year-round. Over 19 months they did that. They didn't get the nail from it. Anyway, so a rider would go up at a relay point with Lokia. It would be taken off by his horse, put on another horse. Oh. And for the most part, one rider rode 75 miles, about 6 relays. David has to take it easy too, the riders.
I know she likes to go fast.
No, she does.
Started April 3rd, 1860. And for much of its 19 months, it traveled on this road right here through Clarksville on the way to Placerville and Upper Placerville. The rider that rode out of Old Sacramento, his end station, his home station was Sportsman's Hall in today's Pollock Pines. So, quite an adventure. Why? In 19 months they proved the central route passable all year round. That's why Russell, Majors, and Waddell, the premier freighting firm of its day, started it, and they wanted to capture a federal mail contract. In 1860, there was no railroad, there was no road like this from here to St. Joe. There was no telegraph from Sacramento to St. Joe. But there was a wagon road from Sacramento to Virginia City, and Louis L'Amour talks about there being 2,000 wagons on the road between Placerville and Virginia City. It was a busy time, so the Pony Rider had to compete with wagons, wheelbarrows, mules.
Rich Tapman. I've been with the Pony Express for 22 years, and I've been the ride captain for 20 years. I'm a past president of 13 years, past parade chairman for 17 years. So I've been pretty active in this thing. Well, right now, back in the old days, they had 80 riders in the saddle. Now, because it's so popular, we have roughly about 750. So, like in California, our shortest ride is 1.5 miles, our longest ride is 4.0 miles. And then we have an exchange point, and that's so we can get everybody. We have 43 rides in California. We've done it before in 17 hours, 18 hours. They're giving us 23 hours so we can get it up there, kind of take our time, take a break, take it easy. But we're averaging 15 to 20 miles an hour when we do this. So it's like I said, I've been doing it for a long time, and it's a fun thing. First section is going to be up in the Sierras. I'm going to have to say out of Weber Mill Road bypass into Kyber's Dump. That one's scheduled for 80 minutes because it's a very narrow trail. You have a lot of switchbacks on it. A culvert that has been washed out numerous times. We're up there working on it now to rebuild it. We had a rider go through there last year and his horse sank in it. Nobody got injured, thankfully, but it's a long, slow, tedious ride.
Coming down through California, arriving in California on June 20th. So we'd like to have a letter carried by Pony Express. We have applications over here. $5 per letter, carried 1,966 miles for about 700 people. Hang on. Post office doesn't give you that kind of service. They still do it. They do it in 4 days or so. They just think they're
ready? Yep. Go. Rider out!
They're now delivered by air, ours by horseback. The hoofbeats of history.
No, this year's re-ride, we're leaving South Lake Tahoe at 5:30 on June 19th. Bringing into Sacramento at 4:30 the next day on the 20th, 4:30 in the afternoon. We're looking at a good ride. However, I was just up there the other day. There's still 6 feet of snow up on the summit on our trail. We have 6 weeks to go. So hopefully it'll melt. Not sure if it will. And then I would just received notice from Caltrans that there's going to be a 14-day hard closure of Highway 50 on the summit because they're working on the bridges up there. They haven't given me a targeted date yet. However, we always seem to get through. Vehicles, escort vehicles might not make it through, but I'm pretty sure the horse will. So we're looking forward to it. This is our 42nd year. This is my 22nd year running it. So I'm looking forward to a good ride.
Our riders have required to go over the ride before.
That's Dave and Cindy. Give them a hand. We'll be back in an hour. Do it again in an hour.
We'll be back